just do a quick video to give you a testimonial to how awesome it has been to have you and your team as my accountants and just leaders financially. When I first started working with EFS Group, it was in November 2018. I came to Ephraim literally just scared. I was working with a previous accountant, and the accountant I was working with was really good, but I didn't feel like she fully understood my goals and what I was looking to do in the upcoming years as an entrepreneur. And honestly, when I was working with her, she told me that one of my companies, Irregular Exposure, needed to shut down. It wasn't profit producing anymore. It wasn't lucrative. And I created enough other avenues to profit, and I didn't need it. And I knew that this was my passion. This was how I got into entrepreneurship, and I didn't want to let it go. And I hired Ephraim, and I decided, you know, God, please direct me to the right team that will see my vision and can direct me financially so I'm not making the same mistakes. And I was directed to Ephraim through a live event that one of my friends went to, and I saw a few of his videos on social media, and I was like, this guy's the real deal. His team is the real deal. And immediately I had a meeting with him and Jerry from his team, and we've been working together ever since. Ephraim created a full strategy for me. He fully understood my vision. He was like, oh no, we are not getting rid of this company. We are not just keeping it, but we're going to make it the most profitable company that you own. And here we are. It is July 2020, and it is one of the most lucrative companies that I own. We are on track to see 7 figures this year, and I'm just so excited because this would be impossible without having Ephraim and EFS Group on my team. So my experience with EFS Group has been tremendously awesome. I highly recommend EFS Group. Ephraim also is educating. I also have a company called the Fashionpreneur Academy. It's an online coaching curriculum for fashion business owners, and Ephraim has gone out of his way to educate my students and just pass the blessings down. So I'm so grateful to have Ephraim. Also, just through this pandemic, I was a little nervous when the pandemic hit. It was actually the day after Ephraim came to my conference and he educated my students. And, you know, we were so excited about, you know, all the new students that were going to be working to develop their finances with Ephraim. And I was so scared when the pandemic hit. I didn't know what would be the next step. I knew that Irregular Exposure, my company that Ephraim just saved and made flourish, I knew that that company needed a lot. It needed more space. We needed an office. We needed more team members. We were scared, and Ephraim and EFS Group directed me. Krissa, who I have meetings with every month, is like my angel within this company, guys. Like, the strategies that they come up with, it's amazing, and it's beyond accounting. Like, Krissa being on my team is a cheat code within itself. We have meetings every month, and she really helped me throughout the pandemic when I was trying to decide what's the best new space for Irregular Exposure to be located within, what's the best real estate that I need to be a part of, you know. And she helped me, and she really guided me, and she saved me a lot of stress. And she's just a blessing. The entire team is a blessing. They saved me so much time. They go above and beyond. And if it was not for EFS Group, I don't know what would have happened with my companies within this pandemic. And that's honest. I know I would have got through, but I don't know if I would have seen the numbers that I'm seeing. My companies have been most profitable and lucrative within the pandemic. And that is because I have this solid team that is on me and keeping me on track and making sure I'm consistent and making sure that I am up to date with flows and systems. So I truly appreciate them. The biggest eye opener for me has been the importance of trusting people to do their jobs. Ephraim and EFS Group, it's full of experts. And I used to be very scared to let go. And I realized that there's a whole nother level. There's another level for my businesses to reach and get to. And I didn't know that that level existed until I hired experts. So the biggest eye opener is that your companies will not see its next level without the proper expertise. And God has blessed all of us to be experts in certain positions, and I'm just grateful to have experts financially that are just growing my companies rapidly and are truly invested in me. I've never had a team that's invested in me. Krista creates forms and strategies and spreadsheets every time we talk just to help me be better to reach my goal and attain every single goal I put out there. Jerry makes sure that I'm up to date and proactive in all of my taxes. I mean, like, it's beyond what I could expect, and I'm just so grateful. And I mean, of course, I would highly recommend EFS Group to all entrepreneurs, but not just entrepreneurs. I recommend that you guys work with EFS Group if you are working currently within a career, if you are looking to develop something on the side. Like, if you are the teacher, if you're the doctor, if you're the real estate developer, no matter what it is, you need to have an accountant on your team. You need to have financial advisors. You need to have someone that you can say, hey, here's my goal. I want to buy a house next year, but this is where I'm at with my finances and credit. You know, you need someone that's going to guide you and hold you accountable. And that is what EFS Group does. So I am so grateful to be a client of theirs. Never get rid of me. I'm not going anywhere. I love EFS Group, and I highly encourage you guys to definitely consider it. So I hope this was helpful, and I'm just excited for you guys to get results, because if I can be a 7-figure earner before the age of 30, there's no reason that you can't. There's no reason that you cannot attain every goal and aspiration that God has placed in your heart. So I'm excited for you and your results as well.